right, gang, so check this place out. This is brand new calisthenics gym, top secret underground location, located here at 1221 Paco Street, downtown Denver, Colorado. And if you hit the railroad tracks, you've gone too far. But this is kind of my new home base for where I'm going to be staging a lot of my videos and stuff when I'm not at home, of course. And today I'm starting off with one of the most important tips and topics that can make a big difference in your entire upper body development. We're talking about scapular control and stability, and you've heard me say it a million times because it's true, and what a lot of grind style calisthenics is based off of. You're only as strong as you are stable. You become more stable, your ability to get stronger, more muscular, and more powerful goes through the roof. But without that stability, well, you're pretty much DOA. And that's why it's so important to understand that scapular control, because so much of your upper body control rests almost entirely in your ability to use your shoulder blades proficiently. And that's why I've been including a lot more scapular control work in the stability phase of grind style calisthenics, because we want to improve our proficiency in how well we use our shoulder blades and control them throughout a full range of motion instead of trying to lock them into place. And there are three primary movements of the shoulder blades you want to keep in mind pretty much for every upper body exercise you do. There's, of course, protraction and retraction, so shoulder blades are going forward and backwards. There's elevation and depression, moving up and down. And there's even a little bit of rotation as well, which I've covered in several push-up videos. And all upper body exercises want to make use of all three to some degree. For the most part, with horizontal movements, we want to focus on getting a lot of protraction and retraction, like with rows and with push-ups. So I recommend warming up with a lot of protraction, retraction exercises, but keeping in mind that there is a little bit of elevation and depression. So when you're fully protracted, there may be some slight elevation. And when you're retracted, you also have some slight depression, as well as a little bit of rotation. So shoulder blades are kind of rotating in like you're pinching your lower traps together at the very top of the rows or the bottom of your push-ups. Meanwhile, for vertical style motions, dips, but particularly pull-ups, the shoulder blade motion is more about elevation and depression and some of that rotation, but not so much protraction, retraction. If anything, we want to make sure your shoulder blades are retracted to a fair degree. So with pull-ups, for example, I made a video about how you want to try and start underneath a pull-up bar, because if you start in front of it, you're reaching forward. Now my shoulders are more protracted, so pull back. And that way I'm already scapularly set, I guess you could call it. And at the bottom, I'm not dead hanging. I still have some tension in my back, but my shoulders are elevated. So then when I come up, I'm focusing on pulling my shoulder blades down and back and allowing that motion to really feed tension into my back muscles so it's not all in my biceps or irritating that elbow. But if there's one takeaway to glean from this video, it's to practice these scapular motions to a large degree for your warm-ups, because a lot of times we think we have more control than we really do. So even a simple cat-cow exercise where I'm getting a lot of motion, and be aware you're going to be tempted to use your elbows, but try to keep the arms straight so it's all in the shoulder blades. And even if you can get an extra inch of retraction and protraction or scapular depression and elevation, and getting control over that extra inch can make a world of difference in every upper body exercise you do. I highly recommend checking out these two videos on the scapular control and stability complexes for push chain and pull chain that are included in the grind style workout program. The link to that is down below. It's a completely free program as well, but those will help give you a place to start for including those in your warm-up to improve that scapular control and stability that'll then carry over and improve almost every upper body exercise you do. Hopefully that helps you as much as it's been helping me. Thoughts and questions down below. Thank you very much for watching. Be fit and live free.